Hello again, everyone. Nick Michalak, along with Trent Zuberi.
Hello.
We're delving into a little bit of Sylvester Stallone today with 1986's Cobra. So, guys, if you have a copy of Cobra, go ahead and hit the timestamp to 0 to sync it up with our commentary, and hit play now.
Another fantastic Warner Brothers release.
Becoming an advocate for our Warner Brothers at this point.
I know, seriously, at this point, I think we are.
Where's our sponsorship money?
Yeah, maybe they'll tap us for a couple bucks here. I have not seen this, and I have not watched this movie in about 15 years.
I've seen it a couple years ago, a few times. I did a review on it, like first year I was doing this stuff. I've seen it a few times since then. Just look at that.
That's awesome. It's kind of scary statistics.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's a fucking intro there.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Of course, I'll get it out of the way at the front here because the whole backstory of the film
Brigette
is basically Stone was kind of eyed to be the star of Beverly Hills Cop, and he put in all these different ideas to take all the comedy out and make it like a hard-edged action thriller, and then they really kind of parted ways on the production and everything, and went ahead and made Cobra here a few years later.
I had no idea. I had no idea.
Yeah.
I just learned that. He was originally tapped for that?
Yeah. I've done so many. I've done like 3 reviews where I've had to tell this story. And,
wow.
Because I did a review on Cobra. I did Beverly Hills Cop this past summer, and I also have mentioned it in Rambo First Blood Part 2, because oddly enough, this film was also, you'll see a little later on here that there's also a credit towards this being adapted from a book.
Yes, I heard about
that.
that.
Which was, again, made with William Baldwin as fair game with Cindy Crawford in like 92, 93, 94.
That's a great scene. There's one great scene in that movie, on a train. If people listening, they know what I'm talking about.
And the villain from Beverly Hills Cop is the villain in that movie. Steven Burkoff.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This weird interconnected web of everything.
I feel like these are scripts that get tossed around like, this one's crowd. Let's repurpose this thing into this. Take parts of this one and use it for this. And
so yeah, I've told this story like this is like the 4th time I've told this story on this channel.
A nice calm day. It looks like it's Christmas time.
Yeah.
I love the something about the 80s always in the 80s. I mean, we're kids of the 80s, but you know, people now kids now would understand what a simpler time it was.
Yeah.
You know, things weren't as sleek back then.
Yeah, it could be grimy films and whatnot.
Yeah.
Golden Globus, a Canon film.
Yeah. Fair game.
Yeah, so there it is.
So it was based upon that movie, but then parts of that were used for the fair game.
Yeah.
That's so weird movie.
And George Cosmatos, who also credited with directing Rambo First Blood Part 2.
Yeah.
Apparently, this is one of those times where Stone just kind of like took over productions.
Yeah.
And started just doing his own thing. Apparently, I mean, Cosmatos did that with both of these Stallone films. Apparently, did it with Tombstone as well.
Yeah.
Where Kurt Russell pretty much took over production, and just had Cosmatos there as kind of like just there because there's like DGA Guild rules where someone who's already working on the film can't take over directing if you fire the director. So
But look at this. This is one of those
Yeah.
massacres.
Yeah, yeah.
This is the kind of stuff, you know, in modern day we've been hearing about shit like this happening to
Oh, yeah.
Which is sad.
Yeah.
You know, these kind of things are kind of hit home nowadays. It's
Yeah.
really tough to watch. I don't think he's killed anyone yet, right?
I don't think so. No, he just part of this like anarchist group that runs through the whole film.
Yeah.
So. This got a flash in like Last Action Hero, the opening of that.
Oh yeah.
It feels like that could almost be taking off the beginning of this film in a certain way.
Yeah.
We got the maniac who's got people hostage, and the cops all show up, and then the badass guy shows up and just takes over the scene.
This is one of those opening scenes where you just kind of like, yeah, you're in.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
And I always love movies that start off.
You're right on the edge of tension, right from the beginning of it.
I love a movie opening up hot.
Yeah,
it's great. I want my action movies to open up hot. Drama you can build for me.
Yeah.
But action, it's got to open up hot.
You got to hook them right from the beginning. This guy is great. Marco Rodriguez. This guy shows up in like every fucking thing.
Oh, what else has he been in? He looks really familiar.
I know he was in The Rookie with Eastwood and Charlie Sheen. He's one of the bad guys in that. He's a whole bunch of shit. He's old Andrew Robinson.
Yeah.
He's the Scorpio Killer in Dirty Harry.
There's a Tackleberry. Isn't that Tackleberry from?
No,
that's not it. It looked like him for a second.
No.
Yeah. Sorry, no. From the front it did, but he only turned his head. It wasn't.
No.
It wasn't it. Yeah, you can see why I thought so from the front. These guys look like
Call the Cobra.
These guys look like total detectives. It's great.
Yeah. Nice photography. I like this stuff, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I've seen this guy, Marco Rodriguez. You said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen him. He always plays like a nut job. There we go. Look at the way that came in too. There he is.
Yeah.
Calling the Cobra. Awesome 50.
Yeah, there you go.
What a cool guy.
That's how you introduce Stallone in the film, man.
He's got a match in his mouth. That's the best part.
Yeah. Look at that outfit. I just love it. Black gloves, a black jacket, the gun, shades.
That's how my dad dressed in the 90s, in the 70s, more so the 80s, but. Wasn't the game Narc almost based on this?
I wouldn't doubt it too much.
Right. I think Narc was kind of like tailored off of this movie. I think so. I might be wrong. I thought Narc was influenced by a movie. I thought it was this.
I knew, yeah. The DP on the cinematographer on this film also shot Marked for Death and Out for Justice. That's why it looks so damn good already.
There you go.
I knew I talked about
alley.
it in more than one review. Also shot 48 Hours.
Well, when you get a second, I want to get a background on this on Marco Rodriguez. What else? Because I know this guy. He's a great like nut job bad guy.
He's got the perfect look for everything.
I mean, he looks tweaked out. His actions. I love in old movies. You see the movies in the 80s. You see the prices on things.
Oh yeah,
it's fantastic to look at.
Especially when they pull up to a gas station.
Oh, gas stations. A big
oh
one.
Lord Almighty.
This guy could have been the. Look at that, Pepsi was still pretty expensive. Pepsi $2.99. What does that say? Look at that. The Pepsi Free. Look at that. That's the old Pepsi Free that's no longer available.
A tall can of Coors.
When you hear Pepsi Free, is there anything you think of in particular? Back to the Future.
Yeah. What a Pepsi Pal you're gonna pay for?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, $2.99 for a 2-liter. That's what, I don't know if I'm reading that right or what. That's a little pricey.
Yeah, lately Marco Rodriguez, he was in Nightcrawler, $1 Million Baby. He's got a credit in The Crow for something.
What was his like bigger ones that he was in?
Yeah, looking.
Because he's played a villain like a nut job.
He's got a dense filmography here. So like for older, some more stuff. He's done 3 episodes of NYPD Blue, your show.
That's probably where I saw him. That is where I saw him, actually.
Okay.
Yep.
Just love his voice in this whole thing, man.
Oh,
He's just going for that, like,
he's
badass, man.
Yeah. It's not an even.
This grim
tone.
fucking dude. No shot.
No shot. This is so good. You want a quintessential 80s
fucking
action movie?
badass, man.
You know, it goes Cobra for Halloween next year.
You got to look for it.
Pretty much, yeah. I kind of want to just dress like him every day.
Yeah.
This is what Narc has to be based on. Because some of those lines are from Narc.
It was so funny when I wanted to see Deadpool, like last year, whatnot. They actually quoted that line: "Crime is a disease, I'm the cure," or something like that. It's like, how many people in the audience actually got that reference?
Good point.
I did.
Yeah, you're probably the only one.
It's like, God damn it, yeah.
Great opening scene.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Night Slasher.
Oh, jeez.
Used everything I had.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's kind of stuff we all want to do, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Idiot, don't say. You tell, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Awesome 50. I wonder if that license plate's taken in Illinois. Everything's a confrontation. In the 80s, move it. Fuck you.
Oh, Impala logo there.
Look at that. Just moved them for him. Is that? Oh, okay. You just touched this.
Me, I'm bad for your health. Rip the dude's
Rips
shirt
the
off.
guy's shirt off.
That's what you...
Yeah, right, tough guy. The guys like that with a bit scene like that, would they hire an actor or would that just be an extra? Like, hey, can you pull,
they'd hire a day player type of guy, yeah.
pull off a line here?
Yeah.
But since he's got lines, he gets to get a
SAG,
right?
Yeah, SAG. You gotta be SAG to get credited that way. Yeah, you get paid more.
What a cool guy. Now, for something like that, do you have to be SAG first, or does that entitle you to get SAG'd after?
Not sure exactly how it works. I know some, like, I personally feel like people in a film and whatnot where they unintentionally get a line or whatnot in there or something like that, and they have to like sign a release or something like that, or give them signed up. Whatever. Look at that!
What is this?
Slice out the pizza with this pair of scissors.
I guess that's how you save on your carbs. What in the hell? That's all he had. He had a quarter piece of pizza. This is such a ridiculous character already.
Toys R Us commercial.
Yeah. Not going to get that one, Jeffrey.
Such a quirky character here.
Yeah.
His gun clean kid in an egg carton box. You know this is all Stallone's idea.
Oh, 100%.
Love to have those shades, man. That's fucking wicked.
Good old pair of aviators. You got some aviators, huh?
Oh yeah, but those look even cooler, man.
And those are the ones where you see the guys spend $100 for a pair of aviators.
Oh yeah.
And go, that's why they look cool.
Yeah.
There you go. He's got his purpose. Mugs up. That score seems slightly Warriors-esque for just now, for a second.
Yeah.
Do a little cross-reference on that one. Doesn't it? Doesn't it sound very Warriors-ish?
A little bit, yeah.
Jeez. This is like a setup for bad news here. Oh, God.
Score by Sylvester LeVay. First worked on Airwolf.
Oh.
Oh.
God. It's a pretty brutal movie here.
Yeah.
Oh, God. What's that guy been in? I've seen him before.
Yeah, he's familiar with something, I'm not sure.
Yeah. Also playing a cop, I'm sure.
Yeah. That's so classic movie cop.
Oh, yeah.
It's like quintessential 80s
Yep.
rogue cop thing.
I was looking at the time in this movie. It's this one's right nice and to the point. I mean, this one's 80 minutes, 82 minutes or something.
So, yeah, like about 90 minutes or so.
And it's I mean, it's one of those like right and to the point kind of movies.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was looking at the case. It was at 86 minutes. It was pretty short. I mean, they get right to it.
Yeah, 87 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, it's like right. That's it. Like they're in. Like the story's off and running. You know, like An hour and 20 minutes? Hey, that's nothing.
This is the year right after Rocky V. And,
after 5?
And
no.
Rambo First Blood Part 2, same year, 85.
No, 85 is Rocky 4. Rocky 5 is 90.
I mean Rocky 4. Yeah, Rocky 4 and First Blood Part 2.
Yeah, what a...
Yeah. That's what I meant. Then getting towards like Brigette Nielsen being in the film.
Yeah, exactly.
In a little while here. Brian Thompson there, he's got such a good look, but he's not that great of an actor.
No, well, he was.
But he's always played like when he works best is when he finds his niche as just an intimidating thug or whatnot.
Yeah. What else was he in? He was in something else too.
He was on X-Files as one of the alien bounty
his
hunter.
Look is just psychotic.
It was Shao Kahn in the terrible Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
That was him?
Yeah. He's fucking terrifying though.
Yeah,
here.
he is.
Jesus. He looks like a fucking serial killer.
Jesus. There's her involvement.
Yeah. Look at the weird statues right there.
Yeah.
Thing.
Yeah, I was looking at that too.
It's a weird place to put something like that, and it's a kind of overpass.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
This was
She's part of this. She's in on this conspiracy. The anarchist group.
Yeah. That's a pretty badass car.
Yeah. This is such a like an '80s neo-noir Michael Mann shot or whatnot.
Oh yeah. Which I believe Certain Gentlemen's Rooms had a shot similar to this one on one of his films. It looks pretty familiar. It is also, it's cool when you see that. Like I recognize that from your film.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's like your influences, of like that, your style and the genre, the time period that you like. I see it. It's kind of interesting to see where that comes in.
Yeah. It still feels like Stallone in a certain way. Sometimes he feels like he's really digging into the badass thing, but still got a little that Stallone humor in here.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
There's a touch of that.
That the character's not just like 100,000% like fucking hard edge motherfucker. He's like he's got some humor to him.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got some lightness in him. Oh, montage time.
Every good 80s movie has a solid montage, as we know.
This is Robert Tepper, who did No Easy Way Out for Rocky IV.
Yep.
So,
Was he doing this one too?
yeah, it's on off the same album.
That's a great that montage.
Yeah.
No Easy Way Out is a fantastic montage. See, we're in like the movie is because only 86, 87 minutes long. I mean, you're already in the montage. Think about that. And how far are we into the movie?
About 20 minutes or so. About
we're
a third of the way in.
A third of the way, we're already on the montage.
Yeah.
And the shakedown part of it. Like there's not like a whole. If you think about it, from a basic point of view, there's not a whole lot left if you really think about it. Like you're already in. You already have 3 victims.
Yeah.
He's already killed off. He had a big opening scene.
Yeah. I love this type of shit, man. Just like the cop hitting the streets. I was telling Steve on another commentary, it's like in the 80s they had like dedicated montage editors.
Did they really?
One guy comes in, edits the montages, and someone else takes care of the rest of the film.
Really?
Yeah, I think there's one at the end of this film, one of those credits.
I gotta see. Yeah, I need you to do a reference on that.
Yeah, it's like either this or Rocky IV is like one of those credits.
What's that heel's name right there? What's his name?
And I've seen him in like a million things. I never figured out his name. The blonde.
The big guy.
The big guy. The big guy. Oh, and yeah, Brian Thompson. He's the night slasher.
I gotta look him up because that guy I haven't seen.
Yeah, the photographer here. I've seen him in a million things. I can't never figure out his name. But this is a solid track. I got this from iTunes a couple years ago. This is really kicking 80s track.
Is it Brian with a Y? Do you know?
No, I.
He has such a creepy face.
Oh yeah, they make him up so well in this film. Just make him look so intimidating.
Oh, he was Buffalo Bob and Joe Dirt. Did you see that?
No.
What thing was he? Doesn't that mean he's the original Buffalo? Didn't he use the same guy? The Expendables also.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's got an extensive filmography.
Oh yeah.
I believe he's the original Buffalo Bob too. I thought they used the same guy, but I could be wrong. In Silence of the Lambs. A lot of action movies in his filmography. Tons. Which I'm sure he's probably the bad guy in all of them.
Yeah.
I guess he was not the original Silence of the Lambs, but he played Buffalo Bob in the Joe Dirt scene of that. Oh, he's in the Terminator also.
Oh yeah.
One of the bad guys in the Terminator.
At the observatory. With
Yeah.
the punks and everything. Bill Paxton scene.
Yep.
He's the one Arnold punches the heart out of. Yeah, I think if I'm right, I think this is the point where Brigette and Sly were married. I think they got married pretty quick.
I mean, it kind of sums it up. He did 2 movies back to back.
and they were gone by before the end of the decade because Sly makes a joke about it in Tango and Cash.
Does he?
Yeah, he says, "I hate Danish."
I never caught that.
Yeah. Probably only married about like 3 or 4 years tops.
Yeah, not too much. She looks so different without the platinum blonde hair.
Oh, and all the plastic surgery or whatever. People usually rag on her for being a pretty poor actress, but at least in this, I mean, she's believable.
Yeah, of course.
As being someone being chased down by a freaking maniac killer.
Oh my god!
Oh, that's a kill.
What a kill!
Oh,
jeez.
Oh.
I feel like movies the kills in '80s movies
They're just
so
fucking brutal. Yeah.
Good lord. What a creepy looking dude.
Yeah.
That mascot's even worse. I believe they even had a couple kids together, her and Sly. I think.
I don't know.
I think they do have a few kids. I thought I read that recently. I was looking at his
I'm not sure. I mean, she made a couple of films at a time. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Enough time off to have a kid.
He's got 2 daughters on him who are models that he's always posting on online with. I don't know if they're her kids or what. Sure. I thought he had a son with her though.
He did have a son who passed a couple years ago.
Yeah, Sage, right? That's
yeah.
Who was in Rocky 5.
Yeah. Look at the photography there. I mean, you got the kind of like film noir lighting through the blinds, and you got the kind of fluorescent stuff going on. And just that slight slickness to everything. So it just makes it 80s in a certain way. A little splash of something here and there. His full name is Marion Cobretti.
Marion?
Yeah.
Interesting first name they went with.
Yeah. Because in Beverly Hills Cop he's being called the Motor City Cobra.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I can't imagine that as not as a comedy. I mean, it's built for comedy.
Yeah, because they wanted it. The producers wanted Eddie, but then the studio kind of like, slice a big star right now. Let's get him involved with his hot property we really want to do. And then of course Sly comes in. He wants to rewrite everything to do what he wants to do with it and everything, and they just couldn't work it out. It would have been like, probably would have been working that out right after like First Blood, Rocky 3.
I mean, he was busy, man.
Yeah.
Dude was super busy. I mean, from Rocky, when Rocky kicked off, he was a busy actor.
Yeah. There's always that thing is like when you had all these kind of cheesier, more over the top action films, you know, kind of lost sight of how good of an actor Sly was.
It's true. He's a brilliant. My dad used to tell me, he was like, he saw a bunch of his earlier stuff, like pre-Rocky, and he's like, he was a pretty good actor. He loses the, I mean, even in Rocky too, but like, he's a good actor.
Yeah, I mean, just in this scene, it's like the shift in tone and whatnot. He's serious about it when he starts hearing about the guy that attacked or whatnot. He gets very focused in the scene.
Mm-hmm. This guy's a nut job.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's perfect casting right there. I mean, like, you see the guy's headshot, it's like, oh yeah, this is the dude.
Yeah, he got that.
We don't have to write a lot of lines for this guy, but he can sell it on screen.
Yeah, he's got that square head and shit. And
get him, dirty him up a little bit, sweat. You know, this fucking wicked blade. Just dress him up right, and they can just look like a fucking psychopath.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Not the best. That's your sketch artist?
Yeah.
It's like a 5-year-old drew that.
like unnecessary.
That's Sly a little bit. He's just doing a little something in the scene to play with it all.
It's like such unnecessary like banter. He's dyeing his hair.
Mm. See, the bad guy's getting obsessed now.
Yeah.
Throwing it off the plan. I don't know how changing his hair color really thinks he's gonna blend into the scenery. This guy is like 6'2" or whatnot. Looks like a freaking maniac.
The same cholos from earlier. Well, now they're listening to him.
Yeah, now they can cooperate. Just walks around with the gun hanging out of his belt.
He's just hanging out. There he is. Looks even creepier with the black hair.
Looks creepier.
The license plate on that car right in front said Hans 38. Hans.
Like, yeah, the black hair doesn't.
No.
Hope you blended it all, pal.
No. Still a freak.
He's got like a whole fucking crime lab in his fucking apartment.
Cobra, man.
It's fucking Batman or something.
And there you have a young John Leguizamo.
Oh, now he's gonna put on glasses now. He's gonna complete the disguise with a pair of glasses.
Kill her. If she pissed you out, kill her. Convenient, the guy's suit fit him. Big,
Exactly, yeah. Salt's the guy who's like half his fucking size.
Yeah. Look at that blade, man.
Oh, it's wicked.
These prop directors were just incredible.
Yeah, oh, jeez.
They were cred.
Stallone's the guy to find him. I mean,
Yeah.
the blades they got him for Rambo, man. Those are iconic.
But you guys had to be creative, you know, back
Yeah.
then. You didn't have you. Nowadays, I think they rely on tech too much, you know? It's like,
Yeah.
just had to be a little more creative in those days.
Because in a lot of films today, if they try doing something like this, they don't get the tone right.
Yeah.
They play it a little too kitschy or cheeky or whatnot.
They did make it too stereotypical.
Yeah, they don't play it serious because they kind of look back in and think it's silly.
Yeah.
And try to play it silly, and like that's not how it. It's not why it worked.
Right.
I mean, this film's been played pretty damn straight to this point, aside from a little bit of the charm from Sly.
Yeah.
But I mean, the danger has been real and serious.
Ronald Reagan.
Ronnie. Oh. And have an apartment with just a giant neon Pepsi sign outside.
Yeah. How about that, huh?
Gives you a nice neon glow every night.
Oh, so they tracked him down, huh?
Plenty of Pepsi product placement in this film.
A lot. There's been a few already.
Just look at this editing, man. I like it. Snappy. Punchy. Yeah. There we go.
Wow. They didn't really explain why they're coming after him. I mean, he had no involvement other than being at the hospital. He's just the cop working on the case. Like, what did they track him down for?
Maybe from the guy from the beginning of the film or whatnot.
Yeah.
Blew away in the convenience store. Grocery store.
What a neon, man. Neon was big in the 80s.
It just looks so good. Give everything that glow. That sheen.
Yeah. Dramatic curtain pull. What the? Oh, jeez. The old lady. This dude's just ruthless, man.
Oh, man. Straight out of a fucking horror film.
Yeah, in a way, it really. That's that stalkerish style, like a horror slasher, you know?
Yeah. Again, look at this photography, man. The shadow and everything, the silhouette.
Yeah. Great time to take a piss.
Yeah.
This guy's so determined.
No. And speaking towards like the runtime, I think there is a whole bunch of stuff that got like chopped out of the film at some point or whatnot. I'm not sure about the details, but
Their director's cut.
No, unfortunately not.
That's sad to think of because it is short.
Yeah.
You would think that there's a lot of like build that they don't get to in this movie. They just
Yeah.
kind of jump into a lot, right?
Yeah.
So you know there's a ton of stuff that they probably did cut out.
Yeah.
It's you could use a nice director's cut, really.
Yeah.
This is like straight up horror movie style, like
Yeah.
like reaching in and trying to stab, and
Yeah. Michael Myers type of thing.
very much like a slasher film. Smart move.
Yeah, I mean, she's got to sell this fucking terror. She's great at it.
God, what a creepy movie, dude.
We just had an interesting look to all these police stations
Yeah.
in the 80s and whatnot. Just like, they just don't look the same today.
No, they're a lot more sleeker today, a little more cleaner.
Yeah.
There's a lot of little humor in this one.
Yeah, it's Sly's charm and everything. It just has to come through. I like the coat he wears, man.
Yeah, the coat's
kinda
cool.
nice.
The wardrobe in this one's great.
Yeah, he's got it going on here.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some Cobra aviators this year. And she's the insider.
Mm-hmm.
She's the mole. Even the movements, the way he like moves slow and
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, gun just hanging out in the front.
Yeah. just like Andrew Robinson so much. He's such a talented actor and just playing such an asshole in this film.
You get the right guys to play. I mean, you know, a good actor can play anything, right?
Yeah.
Can play it really well. And they got their insider. That's your pivot point, right?
Yeah.
You got your mole on the inside is kind of ruining everything.
It just creates a whole sense of tension around everything because now you know they think they're safe, but they're not anywhere close to it.
What the significance of the license plate is? It's got to be something.
Didn't come up on a car chase here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it filmed in, yeah, it looks like it was definitely filmed on location.
Yeah, it's all L.A.
Jeez.
Oh.
There we go.
Just something about 80s, just seeing this regular old bulky cars get smashed up and whatnot.
Look at that light. Look at that seatbelt.
Yeah.
See, there we go.
There we go.
Oh, gosh. Every solid action movie needs to have some kind of chase.
Yeah.
They don't seem like they're easy to produce either. I mean,
No.
a solid car chase scene seems like it's a lot of work.
A lot of stunt drivers, a lot of safety precautions.
But it adds a lot to a movie.
Oh, so much. And just the logistics of just being able to film all this action.
Yeah.
Get all those like zoom-ins on Stallone there and follow the cars around and all this stuff and make sure it all comes together.
How bad was he went in reverse, shot the guy up, and then turned it back around to go
there
back,
we go, man.
Back the right way. That's incredible. Tremendous. They ruined so many nice cars in these. Like Cobra's car. That's awesome.
They probably had like 3 of those on location or whatnot.
I bet.
Oh, that would get wrecked to hell.
That's incredible.
Because goodbye to your axles or something. Santa at the toll booth or something.
Something like Christmas being in a warm climate just doesn't work.
Nah.
It's been a cold climate.
Oh, there we go, man. That's the fucking shot.
Is his hair back to being dirty blonde?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Was this temporary hair dye? Is that going to play it off like that?
Shoe polish.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. So you got to get some, like, destruction going on and everything.
You blow up 2 gas tankers.
Yeah, that's what you need in these things. Some random destruction.
Nitrous.
Nitrous, baby. There we go.
Jesus Christ.
Sipped a fucking...
This is nuts. Off the needle. I can't believe there was never a Cobra video game.
Oh.
Look how badass this is. Like an actual Cobra video game. There's somebody that are just like this, but, you know.
This is fantastic. Look at this shit.
God damn.
Fucking
awesome 50, just going at it. Yeah, this is my most favorite car scene. I mean, the hilly street. I remember thinking as a kid, like, what kind of street is that?
Jesus.
Have such a street.
Wreck the crap out of these cars, man. Oh, shit. Oh.
Oh, man. That's all she wrote, Cobra.
Oh, yeah. That one's not going nowhere anymore. Oh.
Damn. It's a cool car.
That's some 80s editing right there.
Triple shot.
It's photography. They just keep moving the camera around.
I always love that kind of stuff.
Through the glass and everything. It just creates a nice feel for it all.
Is usually one shot they do those kind of things, or is it kind of several pieced together? It looks like it's just one continuous shot.
Probably just one continuous shot, and probably have a boom mic inside the room or something.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh yeah. He's just chewing them out, man.
Oh man,
that's wonderful.
Tensions are high.
Mm-hmm. They just think Cobra's as fucking as much of a maniac as the guy they're hunting.
It was great. Just show the unraveling. Everybody's kind of at wit's end.
Yeah.
Don't know what the fuck to do at this point. Another montage?
A little jazzy 80s pop music.
I've seen that guy. Was it Rodriguez? Was that the character?
Gonzalez.
I've seen him in something. So I still got it pulled up here.
Reni Santoni. He was in Dirty Harry. Same as Andrew Robinson.
Oh, really?
Played some guy called Chico. He's in Rain Man. It sounds like saying I would have heard Ghostbusters.
Yeah. Santoni. See here on something for sure.
Groundhog Day.
Was he?
State Trooper. It's a bit part probably.
Easy question to ask. Why can't the police just put them away? Yeah. So we all kind of wonder too.
You put them away, they let them out.
I feel like I've seen Reni Santoni a TV show. I can't place it.
I know he was in an episode of Quantum Leap.
I think more sitcom. Let me picture a sitcom.
Seinfeld, I think.
Seinfeld?
I think it was an episode of Seinfeld. Could be wrong.
Yeah, he was.
Mm-hmm.
He was Poppy. That's what it was.
Yeah.
He's Poppy. I know I've seen the guy. That's what I love what we were saying earlier. You see these guys in movies there, and I've seen that guy in something after that, you know? Yeah. Now it's funny. He's drinking a Coke.
Oh.
How about that?
Switch sides. Turncoat.
Well, it's kind of interesting, right? All the Pepsi product placement. He's drinking a Coke.
He's the pride of the zombie squad. Cobra's the pride of the zombie squad.
The zombie squad. That's a good way to put it. He's kind of lighthearted. He's kind of a goof.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting when you see like the different action stars of the 80s. Like Schwarzenegger was most part is pretty could be pretty over the top in a lot of stuff, Commando or whatnot, but like Predator he could be a bit more subdued, but Stallone was pretty consistent with tonally what he would do in the action films.
Yeah.
He'd have the charm, but he wouldn't be like over the top type of guy or whatnot. He'd be playing things a little bit more down.
Over the top, that's another good one. I like over the top. Speaking of product placement, throwing that one in there. I recently watched that 2 years ago, and that's another one of those short ones too. That was I think it was only, it had to have only lasted like 75 minutes.
Yeah, I think that was also through Canon Films.
And just edited the shit, you know.
Yeah, they had a deal with Stallone for a couple of films. They wanted like exclusive
really?
deal with him.
This
or something
is
like
a
that.
Canon film also?
Yeah, well, yeah, produced by them anyway. Not released by them, I don't think.
Because that was like a real to the point, quick. I could have sworn it's like 75 minutes. Nothing.
It's got a nice Sammy Hagar theme.
Mm-hmm. And a cameo by Terry Funk. RC Cola placement now. They're all over the place on the damn sodas in here.
King Cobra in the background.
Oh, God.
It's a nice happenstance.
Can you see enough ketchup? She's been putting that ketchup on for the last
mother. Yeah.
3 minutes.
See, it's a story recent.
Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. I mean, we've gotten a lot of action at this point. Now we're kind of settling into the characters.
Yeah. A real woman.
So, yeah, they got some nice chemistry.
Yeah. Well, they're married at this point, right?
Yeah. He's got that suspicious eye.
Camera. This is really cool.
Big old wide angle lens going.
Yeah.
Bad guys on bikes.
Yeah. Bad guys on bikes. She looks so different than what she did in Rocky 4.
Oh yeah.
You know, she's got the hair. I mean, it's mainly the hair, but
yeah.
But she's also playing like the victim here.
Yeah.
Motor Court Motel. Here's your mole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think he's on to her.
Oh yeah. Something's not right.
He looks at those small details, you know, like
Yeah.
why don't you use the phone in your room? Like I didn't think I didn't even consider that just now.
Yeah. Good, his arsenal.
He's always big on the weapons, man.
Oh, yeah.
He loves his weapons.
Yeah. Or the giant fucking machine gun he has in First Blood and blowing up the town and everything.
Oh, yeah.
With the fucking gun belt and everything.
He was just walking through, man. First Blood. They had to bother him. He's just walking through. I like the match as a in place of a toothpick or cigarette.
Yeah.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah. Just knows how to really kind of make a distinctness about the character.
Yeah.
All these little things.
You remember the match.
Yeah.
I do like the Cobra gun with the
Oh yeah.
Cobra handle on it.
That's the shit, man.
She's just asking for it at this point. Now's not the time to be doing it.
That's another strong suit of Stallone because Schwarzenegger doesn't work as a romantic
No.
lead at all.
He comes off really
He
fake in the
yeah.
romantic parts.
I'm very glad whenever they avert that in his films because he's not up to the task
No.
at all.
Schwarzenegger, I mean, Stallone's a good-looking guy.
Stallone's got
that,
the looks and everything.
Yeah.
He's got the tone of it right. They can play the quiet moments.
Yeah.
I mean, even Bruce Willis, I mean, he's got the acting chops, but they never really did that with any of his films. They never portrayed him that way that I
No?
can think of.
I'm trying to think. I could have sworn they did. Color of Night was one they did, but that doesn't get counted in a Bruce Willis
Nobody
film.
really counts that film
Yeah,
towards anything good.
it's just known for it's
Yeah.
got some explicit scenes that somehow passed R rating. I don't know how.
Somehow. I think there's like an unrated version out there
Yeah.
somewhere. Yeah, Stallone's just got the right look for it. He's got the sex appeal of it all.
Yeah, perfect example is The Specialist. You think about it, that's a good one.
Shit with Sharon Stone.
Yeah, he had that like softness when it came to like emotional, like love scene character
Yeah,
type
intimate
thing.
stuff.
Intimate scene, then still a badass.
Just look at this photography. I mean, just like it.
Oh yeah, like that right there.
The sunrise stuff, the real tight close-up shots. Just like you Cobra knows something's coming. He's kind of already figured it out. Something's not going down right. Jeans are high as hell.
Yeah. So the style's back now. Some girls are wearing it now again. What's old is new again. Oh, jeez. All this for one girl.
There you go. Me neither.
This is it.
Just looks so fucking cool, man.
Yeah. He is, man.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah.
Got some population in there. Show what's going on.
This is an epic. I believe this is the final scene. Am I incorrect?
We're building up to it.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
they've sandwiched in.
Yeah, this is the third act.
Yeah, they're sandwiched. They sandwiched in like big opening, big close.
Yeah. Your phone ain't gonna help you now.
Nativity scene.
Yeah. I never did remember that this is Christmas based at all.
Yeah, I mean it's around the time, but it's not really.
Yeah, I mean it predates the Shane Black stuff with the Lethal Weapon and everything like that, where he had some kind of obsession with placing action films at Christmas.
Well, because it shows like the calm after the storm, right?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh yeah. Get in on it. Oh yeah.
Oh God.
It's coming out of everywhere, man.
Oh, got him.
I mean, this is the point where like Stallone was at his hottest, really.
Oh, 85, yeah.
Yeah.
86, I mean, yeah.
86. I mean, 85 was huge for him with both sequels that he had.
Coming off of that,
I mean, like First Blood Part 2, after like box office and video sales, like goes like $500 million or something.
He was on fire at this time.
We're looking firstly at Arnold's, like, he had Conan, then Terminator, then he had Commando, then he did Raw Deal this year, so it was like he was still kind of not entirely certain exactly what direction he was going on. Stallone's hot.
Well, this was the decade of the action movie.
Yeah.
And the comedy, I feel, and but action was just untouched in this day and age, man. They were doing stuff with action movies like this, like, God, I mean,
a lot of this stuff you didn't see in the 70s.
No, and to this day, they pull it off now without this kind of realism.
Yeah.
There's so much trickery involved now, and
they play it in a different fashion. This feels threatening.
This feels raw. I mean, I'm really feeling like they're really chasing, like they're falling.
Yeah, I mean, the intensity of the music. You got a lot of nice tight cuts, really great angles and shots and everything. Set pieces running off, ramming through that stuff. You got the guys on the motorcycles. It's all really well constructed. Nice little roll there from Sly. Or a stunt double.
Start picking them up.
Just coming out of the woodwork everywhere.
Yeah. So there's one thing. It was always like in action movies in the '80s. Kind of like, God, how many bad guys are there?
Yeah.
Like, how many guys have turned to the dark side, man? Like they're able to find henchmen after.
Yeah.
What a hell of a payroll they have. You know, all these guys are doing this, expecting to get paid for something. It's a hell of a payroll.
And it's a nice thing because I mean, like, this is all like an anarchistic cult or whatnot. It's just like you see guys in business suits, you got cops involved, you got all these people just from different walks of life just involved with this psychotic organization. So it's like they could come out of anywhere.
Yeah,
there you go.
That's absolutely no help. There's always a lot of factory scenes, you know what I mean? Like some shit going on in a factory that's off duty for now, so get into it and run a line and use that line against
They're always doing that in the Terminator films.
Yeah, oh yeah. RoboCop had it too.
RoboCop,
a lot of that stuff.
Wonderful.
The one thing I had to say they always show in the '80s action movies that was this one's no different was the insurmountable odds. You know, it's like there's like 100 guys against one.
Yeah.
You know? And but you know, obviously that's the hero's effect and everything. But I think the thing is, I feel like millennials and the generation now, they kind of don't take to that as well as we did. We kind of enjoy. That superhero style, like the one guy could take. Now, didn't people question things too much? There's no way that can happen. You know, that guy never has a scratch on him. Blah blah blah. But then we kind of didn't think too much about it. We kind of liked. Yeah. They made it believable enough that the guy was just outsmarting everybody.
Yeah, cause, I mean that's the thing. They make. I mean, Cobra's here smart. He's like. He set up the grenade in one place and he fires off the shots and gets him down, or he traps this guy in this fire exhaust or whatnot. You know, there's always really smart heroes in these films that knew how to take them on and are always prepared for things.
Always the one step ahead. And they give a good background. You know, the guy had a background in this, or he did that before, and stuff like that.
A nice knife kill there in the... This sequence has always looked fantastic to me. Just how they use the fire and everything to really light everything so vibrantly. Creates so much atmosphere as well. You got danger everywhere with the sparks and the fire and everything.
Something going on.
Yeah. Oh.
Throw one in there. There's your match.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
There's your match.
There's your payoff.
Now I would have liked to save that kill for the main guy. That would have been a great kill. The final guy.
Oh, he's got a good one coming up though.
That's it. That's all she wrote.
Shoot the bitch.
There we go. it's almost like they were going after her because she saw them and can get him caught.
Yeah.
But it's like, at this point, you're fucking caught, man.
So thoroughly exposed yourselves
like, there's no sense
to the nth degree now.
Like, you're going
You've
after this
sacrificed like 35 guys at this point. It's the point where you cut your losses.
Well, at this point, it's like, yeah, you're seen. Like, it's not just her who's seen you. Everybody's seen you at this point. Like, this guy could have been... I mean, he's got a huge...
Oh, yeah.
Was it Brian Robertson?
Brian Thompson.
Thompson. He got a good filmography. I feel like he could have been a lot more. He's a great heel, though. He's got that look. And the voice, man. Look at that voice.
Yeah. It's just psychotic, man.
Boom. He's killed like 400 people.
Look how well this is just
this is
fucking
so awesome.
played, man.
I'm like lost in it.
Fucking intense, man. The red light on his eye, man. That's so good.
I like this little twist here. How they're playing out the like the moral.
Yeah.
Oh. I knew it.
That was so fucking good.
I knew he didn't get her because
that's fucking build up.
He got her just in the shoulder or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes with the pig a lot.
Yeah.
Chain, very underrated weapon.
Oh yeah.
Like a big old chain.
Cinematography in this thing is so fantastic. It's how they know how to just when to punch in on something, punch up the fucking tension of it all.
Oh man,
these fucking spikes, man.
That knife is pretty bad. Look at this.
Fucking hard out.
Here we go. They take you in on this one, you know. You're just like, you're in. I'm surprised Stallone never brought him back, Brian Thompson.
Yeah.
For anything. I mean, they have a good fight chemistry.
Yeah.
At this point,
right up on the hook. Oh.
like that. The suffer. Yeah, that's right. It's not, I like that it's not an instantaneous death.
Oh. And he's going right into the fucking furnace.
That is so badass.
Oh.
I mean, look at that. Still holding on to his knife. That's so badass. What a great kill.
That's the shit right there, man.
That's a hell of a kill.
That's how you get rid of the bad guy.
Great kill. That's it. Then you got daylight. Oh, you lived.
Oh, that's nice. The dance fun. Something easier. And talk about the zombie squad. Is like, I imagine it's just him and the other guy.
Yeah,
that's it.
Pretty much what it is.
I haven't seen anyone else in the zombie squad.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just so fucking detestable, isn't he?
I don't know. No hard feelings, he says. You gotta get your final word on this idiot.
There we go.
I like that. Holding him up.
No hard feelings.
Holding him up. Nice. That's boss.
Yeah.
Where you punch a guy out, but you don't let him fall. You pull him back up. That's pretty cool.
That's sweet.
Marion was an interesting name to go with.
Well, this is John Wayne's actual name.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Marion.
Well, there you go.
That's why I changed it to John Wayne.
Yeah. I'm sure it's a nod to that, really.
I don't doubt it.
Most
Chopper and everything.
Off we go. There we go.
Yeah.
And that is it. Art LaFleur. I know that name. That was...
Yeah, that was the guy you recognized earlier. With the brawny face.
Yeah. Art, let me see. I know the name. Art LaFleur. Great name, too.
Yeah.
LaFleur. That's Cobra, man.
Yeah. That thing made fucking bank. Really made like $160 million worldwide.
Really?
Off a $25 million budget. So
you know,
Stallone was still fucking hot, man.
He was, man. You know who Art LaFleur was? He played Babe Ruth in The Sandlot.
Okay.
During the dream sequence in The Sandlot.
Okay.
That's where I know him from. Gary, Indiana, 74 years old. That's our Sandlot fans. That's real known.
So what'd you think about it after all this time?
Loved it. Absolutely. I loved it even more now than when I first saw it.
Cool.
I think it's great. I think I can appreciate it more with like at this age more than I did, let's say, when I was, I first watched it when I was maybe 12, 13, and then last time I probably saw it when I was maybe 20. So seeing it at this age now, yeah, pretty awesome.
Yeah. You can look through Stallone's filmography and you can just see the ebbs and flows, and you think he did more action films in the 80s than he actually did. It's like the Rambo films,
he did Rockies and Rambos,
kind of Tango and Cash, but then he had a couple of comedies in there.
Yeah. He didn't. I mean, it wasn't. He's known for like the series, right? The Rambos and the Rockies, and you got this in between there, and but yeah, it wasn't as.
So, yeah, it wasn't until like Demolition Man and Cliffhanger or whatnot where he got the next big spike. There's always those little lulls in there with the comedies that didn't hit.
Yeah, I can see where he was going with it. You know, just kind of you can't do the same thing all the time.
Which is odd because I mean Schwarzenegger does well with the comedy stuff. He seems to be very natural at it. Stallone, he can do a little humor here, but if you throw him a big on comedy, it just seems like he feels
out of his element.
Out of step. Yeah. So it's always interesting to see how one worked really well in one thing, but really couldn't make it work in something else. So at least with Schwarzenegger, he at least kind of had an idea where his limitations were, didn't step too far out of it. Stallone always felt like he really could just go in and just try anything. At least that's why it felt like he wanted to at least try something else.
Yeah.
See how it worked. It wasn't so much that he thought too much of himself. Just felt like he could step out and do this or do that, and find out that what didn't work.
Yeah, he didn't really limit himself, but he knew where he. He would throw in his comedy where he had to, but he didn't say no to it. You know, some guys would just say no and not try it. But there you go.
Yeah. Well, guys, thanks for listening to our commentary on Cobra. We invite to hear what you guys had to feel about it, and we'll catch you around next time. So take care. Bye bye.